All right, welcome aboard, guys. Just press. So, wait, where's he going? He's steering hard to the right, but I don't know why. Whoa, what's this? I don't know why he was turning. At first it felt like he was trying to avoid the door, but as you're steering, you're running towards trees. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Happy New Year. Hope you're all doing well. I had been thinking about going out yesterday, but I never got out. But here we are. It's what? Oh, well, I just pulled out of the garage, so it's 65 degrees in the car, but it's like 82, 83 degrees outside. Okay, so anyway, I hadn't gone to, I hadn't made it to Lime Creek on the previous release, so let's go do it in this release while I have a chance. It is Friday, so hopefully there won't be too much traffic. Right, that's the thing. I don't go on Saturdays and Sundays because that's when people are out driving the road hard. And I don't want to have to I don't want to have to compete with or slow down anybody.
Turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
Right, let's keep it safe. So anyway, we're going to do that. I'm not going to have to go to Walmart. And probably stop at the post office on the way back. Okay, there we go. Now, while Jill was here, we were talking about Lime Creek, and I told her that since her son has some motion issues, that maybe he wouldn't like it because there's one spot where you kind of fall off. It's not really a fall, but you drop down a fair amount, and so if you don't like that kind of motion, you're not going to like that. All right, and then there's the speed tables at the end, and on the one, because it's partially hidden, FSD doesn't react to it well. Now, I don't know why. It seems like FSD would kind of keep track of those kind of things. That's not a temporary thing. So I don't know. Whatever. Peace and harmony. Wow, I didn't realize I was close to the same height as the airport. At least that one building. If you're looking over to my left, there's a building out there, a long white building. I would associate with being a hangar, but I don't know. I usually don't look at that way over there. And actually, at one time, I had a lot that was in that area. It's just it didn't work out for me. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. No, that's higher than us. Okay. Lago Vista is an interesting place geographically, I guess. I mean, it is hilly. It's already, the car says it's already up to 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Right, so you're going up and down all the time. Now, Barquet Ranch Road that goes up to the airport, if you walk up it from the middle school, essentially, it's a work effort to walk it. But anyway, whatever, peace and harmony. Yes, I haven't gone back and checked on getting a robotaxi yet. There was a post from Elon, said he rode around in Austin for the better part of a day, something like that, in a robotaxi, cybercab, sorry. Rode around in the cybercab for the better part of a day. So, I mean, the point is to prove that cybercab is ready. And yes, those of you who want to be negative about it, there's a grain of truth to that in saying that, well, that was just for you in one case. Okay, but from what I've seen, what videos I've seen of robotaxi rides, it most of the time behaves very, very well. But it's just like FSD here with 14.2.2.2. Most of the time it behaves well. Okay? And for those of you who I don't know why you're scared of it, but if you haven't tried it, if you're someplace where there's a Tesla test drive thing, you can go get a test drive. Right? I mean, all the basic controls of the car, if you get a Model 3, all the basic controls of the car are similar to a gas car. Are they positioned a little bit different? Do they act a little bit differently? Okay, yeah, sure. I'll give you that. But I mean, if you're just going for a ride, you should be fine. Whoa. I didn't think we would, but that car went around, so we could. Okay. Interesting. Anyway. I certainly think if you have the mechanical ability to drive a car, it'd be interesting to take a test drive in a Model 3 or Model Y. Like I always say, getting the Model 3 is more about liking a sedan better than liking an SUV. It's that simple, that basic. If you prefer the higher up feel, try the Model 3. And you know, what's the point of getting a Model S if you're not going to buy a Model S? Well, it's kind of cool, but whatever. Don't take my word for it. Don't take anybody's word for it. If you take a test drive sponsored by Tesla, so to speak, you'll get FSD in that car. Now, it won't be a very long drive, right? I mean, typically it'll only give you 30 minutes, but you could definitely do that and find out for yourself how good it is. At least at a very basic level. And if you find that it did something bad, make sure first of all you've taken video of it, right? Take video of the drive. If something bad happens, yeah, you can post it on one of my videos. What? That's 69, not 369. Sorry, I saw a school bus there. What's Lago Vista school bus? It's not a Lago Vista school bus. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Just try it. What? You live in the Austin area? Okay. Download the Robotaxi app. Take a ride. Right? For the most part, I mean, they're not the same geofences, but if you were to, well, you could do Uber, right? What? Definitely, you could set up a Robotaxi ride, go somewhere, and you can even, if it turns out you can't get a ride back, get an Uber. Or have a friend follow you, something like that. Easy enough to do. Yes, I do need to get back on that horse and start doing some test rides. Because supposedly they're starting to take out the safety monitors. Yeehaw. Okay, let's flip over, shall we? Okay, welcome back, long format.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Farm to Market 1431.
Now, one of the things I have on my list, that tractor's still here. One of the things I still have on my list is one of my daughter's resistance points is snow clearance. Now, I don't know how often you really need to worry about snow clearance, right? I mean, surely they have their roads plowed fairly well. I mean, it's Boston, right? But that's one of the things people worry about when they live up north. And it turns out that the Subaru Forester, Outback, right, has a fair amount of ground clearance compared to the Model Y. Of course, that means the Model Y is more efficient. Because it's closer to the ground. So when you look at it that way, it's pretty amazing that the Subaru gets 25 miles per gallon. I mean, just having more ground clearance means more air resistance. Oh, somebody moved the barrel. Oh, interesting. Went right by the cop. I'm guessing that they have several police officers who serve as school resource officers when school's in session. Just a guess. I'm not sure if that's completely what it is, but it looks like it. What? You think so? Okay, we'll see. So somebody in the peanut gallery suggests that we should allow the car to park in Cocos Corner. You know, I've gotten used to stopping there on that little piece of roadway because there's a lane that's wide open next to you, so it's not like it's a big deal. Oh, nice. Thank you. What? Why? You just moved to the outside. And there's a car coming up to pass you. And you moved back over? Okay, human driver right turn signal. What's going on here? Hey, Elon. When you moved to the outside lane, that was a good move. But then you moved to the inside lane? Why? Okay, anyway, human driver, right turn signal, move the car back to the outside. But now the Toyota that was following us, who was getting ready to pass us, now he's like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't trust you anymore. Yeah, that sounds fair. I'm not sure what to think either. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Oh, sometimes it's just dumbness. And I would have left the car there, except there is this Toyota who's somehow trying to figure out how to press the accelerator. Or maybe they're just going like, you're dangerous. I don't trust you. And you know, if you're picking the ladder, you have a point. That was crazy. And FSD did both of those first two moves. Because the human driver did the right turn signal to go back to the outside. So here we are, we're entering Jonestown. That Toyota finally, oh, let's go now. We're entering Jonestown. That's okay. Huh. I'm immune to tickets. I'm driving a Highlander. Okay. Now, as far as driving over here on, yeah, there's the cop right there. Now, he didn't have his radar gun out. He's just looking for stern. Kind of weird. Anyway. Well, you can still call that an A-, even though it's kind of weird and stupid. Oh, so I say enough about the, well, it's not going to matter, you're not going to see this. But anyway, yeah, I did say that, right? If you get a robotaxi ride, or if you get a Tesla demo drive, feel free to post a video or send me a link to your video. I'd be more than happy to share it. You know? The more information out there, the better. Even if your result is negative. Just like this weird thing back there where he moved to the inside lane when it or the outside lane when it opened up. Then he moved to the inside lane, even though there was a car starting to come up to pass me. Right? It was stupid. Although nobody got harmed in it. Right? Okay. We can just go buy this Infinity. Is it Infinity? Oh, it's a Hyundai. Sorry. Just go buy this Hyundai. Let's just get going. It's interesting. The standard mode is staying closer to the speed limit today. What's that? Yes. Let's set it back up to hurry. I found out doing hurry mode with Peter and Jill was like, wow, okay, this is actually pretty cool. Now, it's a little bit more liberal in the speed that it applies. Jill's trying to tell me that it was doing 15 over at one point. So no, I think probably you saw it a little bit wrong, but then it could be flow of traffic stuff. Okay, we passed that car a long time ago. Okay, whatever. It's one of the things I don't like is I wish he'd go back to the outside lane. Okay, I have a minivan who's coming up. Probably going to time it just about time we get close to that Cadillac, which is pretty dumb. It looked like he thought about it and he started speeding up, but waited too long for that. Oh, so I was going to say something about Jill and her Subaru. So while we were driving along, and we're talking to Grok about ground clearance, and I asked him about lift kits, and he was talking about you could get a almost 3-inch, I think. Or is it 2? Maybe a 2-inch lift kit for a Model Y. Which sounds curious.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Andersonville Road.
I don't know. I've never had to drive in snow with either Tesla. Now, I've gone through an area with potholes with my old Model 3 in Corpus Christi. And that was scary how close to the ground we were. Because we scraped a few places. But they have a plastic plate underneath the battery pack. So we scraped the plastic. You gotta do something half a mile here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wake up. Do you think Texas will flip the license plate? That is, move the letters to the right. We're getting close to that decision point. Well, I'm sure we made the decision already, but.
Now turn right onto Andersonville Road.
Okay. Oh, so what I was going to say over here at Cocos Corner, I'm kind of debating. So I think we will park in the parking lot, which then gives me more time to reset without worrying about traffic. The only reason I have for not doing that is I know the one time I pulled into his parking lot and I was just going to take right back off again, and he came walking out of the store. Oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't park in his parking lot. That's why I kind of shifted, but whatever. One way or the other. Or what? 6 of one, half dozen the other. Oh, we're almost there. Yeah, but okay. Okay, we're 0.6 miles out from Cocos Corner. And it feels like he's going fast, but he's actually on the speed limit right now. Well, he's speeding up now, but whoa! He got a Ford pickup who was following me, and he's making it look really hard to move over into the other lane to go by me. I don't know. All right. Yeah, we're going to do it that. We're going to let FSD park. Now FSD knows to go in this entrance, as opposed to navigation saying we're going to go in the other entrance.
Now your destination is on the right.
Okay, I guess we didn't take that space because somebody was there. Okay, yeah, good choice. Let's do that. Okay, trips. 17.3 miles, 25 minutes, 197.9 watt hours per mile. Okie dokie. Let's reset that. Take that down. Next stop, Sandy Creek. Let's enter. All right. Just check, press start, and off we go. All right, so what we'll do is we'll remove Sandy Creek once we get past this road. So what we do is remove the intermediate spots. And yes, Mary's Corner is now attached to an address. I don't know why. Why would you do that to me? Somebody fixed it. Who asked you to fix it? All right. Oh, we are in hurry mode. That would violate the standards. The test's supposed to be run in standard mode, at least the first one. And if we find something interesting, then we come back and run in hurry mode. Although it bothers me a lot that they have that temporary traffic light down there. Okay, edit that trip. Remove Sandy Creek.
Drive southwest on Lime Creek Road for 8.3 miles.
Destination may be closed. Uh-oh. What are we ever going to do about that? Yeah, that's whoopsie. Whatever. Oh, I guess I should say this, huh? All right, so, while I was at Walmart, yes, I found a Baja Blast. So we got our Mountain Dew with us today. Appropriate for standard mode. Okay, we're running standard mode. The FSD is now up to 14.2.2.2. The little monsters go around in circles. Ah! Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's right. I need to take down my Christmas tree. Whoops. All right, anyway. All right, so we are running standard mode. He is running at 45, which is about what you expect from a relatively flat road in standard mode, where the speed limit's 40. Ah. And it's what? It's 12:54, so we should have shadows coming across the road. Although it hasn't seemed to bother him lately. Jet skis out on the road, huh? Who was that? Oh, the guy at church. He was talking to me about how 1431 they used to have cattle guards across the road. And it seems to me I've seen that once. I've seen other places where they have cattle guards, yes. I know what a cattle guard is. You know, this time around, it didn't feel like such a drop off. I mean, I feel I'm being pushed into my seatbelt, but I mean, I've been there before where it felt like it almost wanted to come off the ground a little bit. But whatever, peace and harmony. Yes. Yeah, that's the problem with the wider bottles. They don't always go into the cup holder with the little things there. They have little guides that keep things from tipping over, but then it makes the hole narrower. It makes it hard for me to get my bottle in there. What is that? I don't know. Oh, somebody's been cleaning up some brush. Are you saying that if they wanted to make this road wider, they could? Wow. That'd be scary. $93 watt-hours per mile. Okay. That's one thing about this drive is it's so much downhill. You get a real benefit from regen. Well, it looks like today is a good day to be here. Be prepared to stop. Are they working today? That's the day after New Year's Day. One lane road ahead. They still have the thing up. They have that sign. Okay, it looks like it is. They got a green light. Go, go, go. Get the green light. Get the green light. I don't know how we got so lucky, but there it is. You don't have to turn on your turn signal to move over the lane. Just go. It's so annoying. Okay, light is red. Not that it hurt me, right? Volente. It always strikes me that this village of 600 people has the money to put in 4 speed tables. Whoa, you're really slowing down for this corner. Well, it is a sharp corner. And there's a sharp drop off there too. And other than being a little conservative in speed, he's doing pretty good so far, knock on wood. But that almost sounds like he knows what the course is. Oh, he's really slowing down. Well, it's 23, 22. When he feels like it's straighten up and he can go, he does go a little bit. So if you don't like the acceleration of a Tesla, you probably should put it in, what is the other one? Chill. Oh my, what a beautiful view. Yeah, there's not really room to pull over and look, but there's space there. And Yacht Club Marina. Come on, man. Yeah, all that jitter about all those white spots in the road, he's not having any problem with it at all anymore. Speed table 1. Down to 11. Okay. Seems appropriate. Speed table 2. 14, okay. A little bit faster. It's back up to 40. The guy's holding the camera up out of his sunroof. Okay. It's interesting. I don't think you would take that truck as being rolling the curves, but oh, speed table 3, and he's really slowing for this one. Just down to 12, okay. Oh, okay, 28. That was speed table 4. And yes, that's definitely a much less smooth drive there. Okay, get ready to take that off.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Farm to Market 2769. Then your
Okay.
destination will be on the right.
Okay, we're almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there.
Now turn left onto Farm to Market.
Commit. Okay. Come on, we can do it. What's that Model Y? Vacation rental management.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Ray Vista Street. Then turn right onto Mary Street.
It looks like all the grass they put in there is getting knocked
Now
out.
turn left onto Ray Vista Street.
Oops. That pickup's coming up just a little too fast. Okay.
Now turn right onto Mary Street.
All this stuff over here, I don't know who made that up. I didn't do it. Yeah, I'm just wanting to stop here at the real Mary's Corner. Okay, 9.2 miles, 16 minutes? 16 minutes, yes. 130. How much have I gotten here before? 137.6 watt hours per mile. Okay. FSD wise, I don't think there's anything to say. Other than whoever changed where I dropped my pin. Come on, man. Oh, okay, delete that favorite. $15,702 Farm to Market Road. I'm not on the Farm to Market, I'm on Mary Street. I don't know. It really helps to have the pin here though. Okay. Okay, maybe next time you'll leave me alone. All right, let me go take a thumbnail and be right back. Okay, welcome back, guys. Just as I come over the crest of the hill, I see that boat going by. Like, what? But he was moving along fast enough, it's not a problem. Cortex. We build courts, okay. Riviera Marina. Huh. Wow. The lake came up a little bit the last time we had a fair amount of rain, and it's still really low. And it's just, when you look at the little coves like that, or it's actually a fairly good sized cove, you see that they're still mostly dry. It's like, oh man, come on. Oh, what's this? Somebody's jacket or something in the road. You slow down just a touch for that. Okay, yes, trash is out for a reason, okay? Man, this guy's coming up pretty quick, isn't he? Oh, that Amazon van has its hazards on. Yeah, you have to wonder, okay, he's driving the Amazon van. He gets half the efficiency that this car does. He's driving all over the place. And he's able to drive on electricity. Less range than you would get in a car like this. And he can manage it. So the question is, why can't you? Yeah. I get it. You don't want the government to tell you to not surrender to China. You don't want the government to tell you that pollution is bad for you. But I mean, you don't need the government to tell you these facts. They're already obvious. What? What am I saying? Well, you know who's going big in solar? China. You know who's working on going big with battery storage? China. You know who's using windmills? China. Why? Because they don't have oil in their country, or if they have some, it's very little. Right? So they have to buy the oil from someplace else. The United States, if they set up the refineries, would not have to import any oil. Is that fair? I think we export more than we use. I think is what the situation was. So that's not the issue, dudes. And it's not that, okay, it's not that the car lacks range. If you're following my YouTube channel, you know the car has a range. Yes, I have to charge up. Yeah. You're right. But like if you went up to Boston, would you be able to make it without putting gas in your car at any point? Yeah. Now, yes, I have to stop 15, 20 minutes at each stop. Yeah. Yes, that does have an impact. And yeah. But my energy doesn't come from some foreign supplier. I made that challenge to y'all too. Like, if you could, I would really like to hear from you where your gas comes from. And it used to be the oil we used to make gas in Texas was coming from like Venezuela. But Venezuela kind of shut that down a little bit. It's been a while, okay? What was that? There was something went by on the news. I didn't quite get what was being said exactly, but since the U.S. has already seized a couple of oil tankers, or 3, I don't know, Iran stopped and took over an oil tanker that they said was carrying embargoed fuel or oil. And the United States, because they've already taken their measures, can't really argue. Oops. Playing right into Iran's hands, maybe? A little bit. Anyway, that's off task. The challenge to you is, tell me where your oil comes from. Where's your gas come from? Come to think of it. Hey, Grok. Hey, Eve.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I was just wondering about gasoline. Where does the Quick Trip gas station get its gas from?
Quick Trip sources its gasoline from various local refineries and terminals, depending on the region. There's no single supplier. It's top-tier certified, with quality additives, and they guarantee it won't harm your engine.
Okay, could you tell me the one QT in Cedar Park, where does he get his gas?
There are a few Quick Trip stations in Cedar Park, like at 1911 North Bell Boulevard. Exact suppliers aren't public, but they source from nearby Texas terminals and refineries for fresh, top-tier fuel. No need to fret. It's reliable quality.
Okay, that's not what I'm asking. Okay, so let's assume that QT gets their gas from Southern States refineries. Did I get that right?
No, there's no evidence Quick Trip gets gas from Southern States refineries. They buy from various U.S. refineries and terminals, based on location. For Cedar Park, it's likely from Texas area suppliers, but specifics aren't public.
Okay, is there a Gulf States refinery?
No specific company called Gulf States Refinery exists, but there are many refineries along the U.S. Gulf Coast in Texas and Louisiana. Quick Trip likely sources...
Oops.
from those regional...
Connection error occurred.
So, Anything I can help with?
All right, so if I get my gasoline, the distributor, if the distributor's at Three Rivers, Texas, what refinery would that be?
That would be the Volero Three Rigers refinery right in Three Rivers, Texas. It's a major producer of gasoline and other fuels there.
Excellent. Can you tell me where that Volero Three Rivers, where do they get their oil for their gasoline?
They get their crude oil mainly from West Texas and South Texas, including Eagle Ford shale production via third-party pipelines and trucks. It's shifted a lot to local sources over the years.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else?
No, I think they'll answer the question for now.
Glad that helped. Let me know if you need more.
Yes, ma'am. All right, that was a surprise to me. They must have done some re-engineering, I think. That refinery in Three Rivers has been there for a long time. I remember driving by it when I was in my 20s. So, okay. And what she's saying is that's mostly local source now, which I would have thought would be light, but okay. Whether they made a shift or if they've done it this way all along, doesn't matter. That's the good news, is it's U.S. based oil. What? They had this open just a few minutes ago, or
1,000 feet, turn right onto West
was it about an hour ago? Okay. So I'm gonna have to adjust my stance here somewhat,
Now turn right onto West Whitestone Boulevard.
and maybe I'll have to adjust how I'm saying this. But I'm glad because previously I thought Volero used some foreign oil. If they've gone mostly Texas-based, that's really good news. Oh, he's crossing the solid white line. That's good. No sense in waiting to get over. I mean, I know the stripe indicates what the law is, but that's interesting. Now, I could swear a QT uses the same as everybody else. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Toyota can't stop you on the stop line. Come on, man. Well, I couldn't help it. It's RAV4, isn't it? It's a RAV4. Look out. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to go about getting what I want. I know there's a distributor, Southern States, Gulf States, something like that. Coastal Bend. Here, let's bring up Eve again. Hey, Eve.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I'm wondering, is there a company called Coastal Bend Gas or something like that?
Aye, there's Coastal Bend LNG, a natural gas liquefaction company on the Texas Gulf Coast. No exact Coastal Bend gas, but this matches close. Planning a big low-carbon export facility near Ingleside.
Okay. Okay, thanks. That's not what I'm looking for, but thank you.
No bother. What are you after then?
I'm looking for a gasoline distributor who would distribute gasoline up here in the Austin area.
First, you have to tell me where you are.
Several gasoline distributors serve the Austin area, like Ricochet Fuel for bulk delivery, Mid-Tex Oil out of New Braunfels covering Austin, and Texcon Oil with a plant in Pflugerville near Cedar Park. No Coastal Bend one up here. They're coastal propane or fuels down south. Want details on any?
How about Texcon?
Texcon Oil's a family-owned wholesaler since 1939, delivering gasoline, diesel, and lubricants across central Texas, from plants in South Austin at 4906 Burleson Road and Pflugerville at 1701 Grand Avenue Parkway, handy for Cedar Park. Reach them at 512-441-941 or texconoil.com for bulk fuel needs.
Can you tell me where they get their oil from?
They source gasoline through branded partnerships like Shell, ExxonMobil, Valero, Chevron Texaco, and Phillips 66 for retail and wholesale. Specific refineries or terminals aren't detailed publicly, but as Central Texas distributors, likely from nearby Texas Gulf Coast facilities. Best to ring them at 512-4441 for exact sources.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else?
That was curious. Okay, so it sounds like there's been, oh, well, we're almost to Walmart, right? So I'm having a discussion with Eve on Grok about where you would get your gas from if you were in the Austin area. I'm not sure I've hit the exact answer, but it sounds like there's been a shift to more state-based oil production or oil refinery. So the good news is if we're using more oil from the state of Texas in Texas, we're not importing as much. That's a good thing. I mean, I would at least like to see us using what we produce here in the United States. Drilling oil. That's a good thing for those of you who drive cars.
In 500 feet, turn left, then bear right.
And I start off with the QT out there in West New Hope, although I didn't get Eve narrowed down on that.
Now turn left.
But it kind of sounds like they might be using Valero to some extent.
Now bear right.
And Volero at Three Rivers is using Texas oil, at least to some extent. Peace and harmony. It kind of takes away one of my arguments. Well, my energy is produced here in the United States, right? If your gasoline is produced here in the United States, I can't really undercut you. Oh, there's still the discussion of pollution type stuff, but
Now your destination
it's not
is
quite
on
as
the
big a
left.
deal nowadays. You're gonna turn here, huh? Okie dokie. Where are you gonna park? Here? Of course. we have to park between two vehicles, right? All right. 12.4 miles, 23 minutes, 201.3 watt hours per mile. Okay. FSD wise? No, nothing to say FSD wise. A fair amount of time I was talking, and part of that time was with Grok, so yeah, it's getting pretty boring from a video viewpoint, but there you go.
Turn
All
right
right,
onto
let's get
Volente
going, huh? Boom, 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 boom. Yeehaw. Time to go to the post office. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. Okay, foot on accelerator. Let's push him up a little bit. I think he was going to wait on this other car that came after we did, just to be nice or whatever it is he's doing. All right. Yes, you're right. I have a lack of
In 500
patience.
feet, turn right onto West Whitestone Boulevard.
I mean, sometimes it's a 50-50 thing, but I was clearly there first.
Now turn right onto West Whitestone Boulevard.
Okay. Okay, he's going to take a peek. Yeah. Oh, somebody had an accident down there on Bell. That's why all those cars are backed up. Okay. Whoa. Cedar Park Police took a sudden U-turn there. Really? You going to go around? Well, make up decision, go. Oh yeah, speaking of which, what does he say? 1,757 miles driven. Wow, 15. 1,742.6 miles on FSD. Still 99%, but not great, huh? Okay, whatever. No, I'm not going to beat that guy who got 100%. There's no way. Even if I were to reset it right now, I still wouldn't face a fighting chance. I mean, what he's doing is pretty extraordinary because it takes patience. Can you go 100%? Yeah, sure. Obviously, the one guy's done it. But I usually don't have the patience to kind of like keep playing with setting them to the same place over and over till I get what I want. Kind of like over there at, well, the Mary Street thing, that's just the way it is. I think his GPS may not have been too strong at that particular spot. But still, like, I have 99%. That's pretty good. Yes, I'm only a few miles above 99%, but still overall, that's pretty good. Don't turn on First Street? Excellent. I'm gonna have to catch the gas truck over at the QT sometime. I mean, I see it every once in a while, but not often. Oh yes, did I not do that? I don't know if I did that. Loma Vista. Didn't quite like that pickup there. He bent ever so slightly to the right. Of course, there's a Jeep right there too, so you can only do so much. Okay, welcome back, guys. About to pass the QT. 245.9. What do you... I guess he didn't like the Conet sitting there. Anyway, the QT at West New Hope, 245.9. Yeehaw. All right, let's make it over to the post office, shall we? Oh, now he's going a little bit faster. What's going on? I guess that FedEx truck is going to come across the street, isn't he? As more and more people move out west of here, that's going to be more and more of a problem. Wow, 62? Yeah, yeah, Mr. Ford does. He wants to ride right on top of the line, doesn't he? His wheels are coming across the line already. And we'll show you, we're good in front of you. Okay. Why are we slowing down here? Do you not like the Sienna? Or you don't like the fact that the truck in front of you has brake lights on? He's pretty far up though. Is that brake lights or just tail lights? I mean, it's just tail lights. Yes, that's just tail lights. Okay. Hit the 50 zone. You're slowing down ever so slightly. You're going way too fast here. He's doing this in standard mode. Okay, let's switch to chill. Kind of necessary if he's going to be doing 50 and a 45 in Jonestown. I have that at home somewhere, don't I? I think I have jingle bells in PDF form. Okay, go back up to standard. I guess this guy was coming up to pass us and forgot to keep going. To be fair, we're coming up to 55. So we went from 45 to 55, and I'm guessing he was already doing 50 in the 45 zone. Come on, man, keep going. Treat it like a Yukon. There, let's move over. Yemen driver, left turn signal. Let's move to the inside lane while we have a spot. The right lane's about to close up here. And we're going to slow down for this pickup. He's not sure he wants to go. You should let him wreck into the barrels. Of course, he's from Oklahoma. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's a pickup. I can't get up the hill unless I give it some power. Drink some gas. Whatever. Peace and harmony. Oh, I haven't watered my plants today, have I? Oh man. Listen to him kick in, man. Well, to be fair to him, I'm doing 232 watt hours per mile, which is still better than 4 miles per kilowatt hour.
In 1 mile, turn right onto First Street.
Okay, so 0.1, no. So we can go to 10, so it's 5 cents. That can't be right, can it? No, it's not time to turn yet. How about if we wait until the lane opens up? Okay, so he was going to go right too early. It was still construction area. Oh, technically, you get away with it. Is that right? Yeah, it's Oklahoma.
Now turn right onto First Street. Now turn left onto Bronco Lane.
Bella Lopez. Commercial 1.67. This is actually the spot to be in, huh? Assuming you don't have to be up front with people. Human driver, field an accelerator, push him up. He's gonna wait for this Honda to turn. Anyway, what I was saying was that spot looks like it's a great shape, a great place if you want to be in a corner away from everything. But who knows? Let's see how all that works out. Oh, I could just let him pull in. Oops, sorry, yes, we're pulling up to the post office up here.
Now turn right. Now your destination is on the left.
Let it park. Whoops. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, right. I could have just let him deal with it. Let's let him park automatically. Start. Actually, you know, I've already had to interrupt. Pfft. Man, you could have adjusted your angle a little bit. All right. Whatever. Not great. So the guy that we were going to park next to, he parked like 30, 60, so he's parked on top of the line, threw him off. Okay, 11.6 miles, 20 minutes, 203.1 watt hours per mile. All right, I'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, what do you say we go home? Start driving? Start self-driving. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Different people have different arguments. You know, if you're easily confused by it all, maybe Tesla's not for you. There's another trash truck coming. I see him, can't you? I'm not sure. Okay. Ugh. You know, it doesn't really say here any place, but when you accepted it, you had to agree that you were going to monitor it or supervise it. Okay? So, agreeing to self-driving, you had to go through some statements. Uh-oh. Maybe he's really heavily loaded or something.
In 500 feet, turn right onto First Street.
Well, truck's not powerful enough to get up the hill. Yeah, it is. Come on.
Now turn right onto First Street.
So you two guys handle all the stuff up on by Rusty Allen and stuff like that? Oh, and there's a third one. There's a third one up there. So there's 3 trash trucks. I don't know. And all these guys, whoa, that guy's smoking. He may be a diesel. Oh, by the time I get up there. Come on, come on. Just take a chance on it. Don't follow them, don't follow them, just go. You piece of junk. Right now he's straddling both lanes. Okay. The lady behind me was going like, I'm going to escape you, and I'm going to the outside. But then we kind of straddled the line, blocked her out. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Mr. FSD says he's not sorry. Snyder. Okay, why are we doing 40 in a 45 zone? Yeah, this lot just feels too big to be a Dairy Queen. But it would appear to me that's where they're going to put it. Who partners with Cinnabon? I forgot. I mean, I just don't think of Lago Vista being all that big. Oh, I need to work on that. Yeehaw. Somebody dropped off their Christmas tree over there. You just needed a pilot fish to help you along, huh? Yeah. Well, it looks like somebody bought this building. Kind of makes me wonder what they're up to. KGF, that must be an old truck. Wow. Oh. Oh. Yeah. He still has that map dated, doesn't he?
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Baja Blast Road. Now turn right onto Baja Blast Road.
Post carrier. Letter carrier. What do you call them? Mail person. Mailman. Oh, okay. All right, it's like when you do Iron Man. Even if you're a girl, you go like, no, I'm an Iron Man. Okay. Surprised Texas hasn't outlawed that too. Whatever. I don't know. Sorry, political season never seems to end here in Texas. And now that Paxton's not running, is running for Senate, there's a new guy running for AG. I see a lot of his commercials. I don't know why. Makes me wonder who he's running against. Southern States Transport. That's what keeps coming to mind. Whoa. Hey, yeah, oh wow, I'm stupid. Yeah, but you're driving a Honda. Kind of expected. And he's kind of waving. Oh yeah, sorry, I've goofed. Tell that to your parents, who would have to come pick up your body at the morgue, that you goofed. On the other hand, I'm driving FSD, so FSD is going to stop for you. Doesn't matter how stupid the human driver is. He's going to like, yeah, we don't need to wreck into you. You need to find somebody else to get in a wreck with. Okay. Oh. Was it 240? The car shows it's 86 degrees Fahrenheit outside.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto American Drive.
Oh, yes.
Now turn left onto
Okay,
American
welcome
Drive.
back, guys. And welcome to American. Welcome in Americanas.
In 500 feet, turn
I don't
left
know.
onto Santa Rosa
Did
Avenue.
Germans do something with additional words in there?
Now turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
That's what I need. I need a doormat that says welcome in. Oh.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left. Now your destination is on the left.
I don't know why you shifted going to this side of the driveway. Get a little, just a little, come on, come on. There you go. Camera visibility. He doesn't like the fact I'm up next to a door. All right, 7.0 miles, 13 minutes, 133.5 watt hours per mile. Well, we are in town, I guess, so we are falling down a hill. Okay. Total trip today, 57.5 miles, 10.6 kilowatt hours, 183.7 watt hours per mile for the whole trip. Wow. Okay. Other than the one thing, coming through the construction zones on 1431, for some reason, I mean, we moved to the outside lane when we went to 2 lanes. That was good, but then he almost immediately shifted back to the inside lane, cutting off a Toyota that was about to pass us. Now, was there room? Yes, there was room. Yeah. But you shouldn't have done that. Other than that, I don't think FSD did anything at all stupid. Okay.